Well, you know, it saddens me that in a city that's strangling with traffic congestion, that's got a huge transit deficit, that has large numbers of people unemployed looking for some hope, that a person who's presenting himself as the next leader of the city would spend his time instead insulting another candidate. And I just think that's not the kind of leadership people are looking for. And I think that they're going to reject that kind of approach of division and chaos, which is what he promises, 4 more years of the same. Well, what I talk about, as you know, when I'm at these debates, is a positive message about saying that we're going to bring people together. We're going to work with the members of City Council. I have no intention ever of calling them monkeys. I don't want to insult the Premier of Ontario, who represents to me a great hope for us to get some of the kind of support and resources we need to get some transit built. And so it's just a very different approach, and I think it's a very clear choice that's emerging for people between 4 more years of the same with Doug Ford and a breath of fresh air with John Tory, who's going to bring people together and get things done. Well, I do think that it's clear that in anticipation of this campaign and the debates that Doug Ford went to charm school, and I just would say it's not working and he should get his money back. But having said that, I think the voters are going to tire of that. I just don't think they're looking for this kind of division and the sort of insult machine brand of politics that he's mastered, and that we've seen 4 years of that and where it got us. And it got us to a bad place, and I want to bring the city together and bring some stability and some confidence and get some results for people. And when it comes to the Fords, nothing surprises me, including the fact he disappeared today. Ms. Chow and I were ready and able and willing to do 2 debates today, and he was nowhere to be seen. And instead he has time to give a press conference hurling insults at people. Again, I just think this is the kind of divisive, bullying sort of approach that people are not looking for in their new leader at City Hall. They're looking for results on some of the problems like traffic congestion and transit that are really affecting their lives in a very significant way, unemployment, housing, and we get from him something quite different, and I think is taking us in a bad direction. I am just going to continue with my message, which is a very positive message of hope and of results and of change for people, and I intend to continue with that because I think it is resonating with people. I think there is a clear choice between Doug Ford and 4 more years of division and negativism and all this kind of stuff we've seen that's caused the chaos at City Hall, and a breath of fresh air that will bring new leadership to the city and will get some results on transit, on jobs, on taxes, and on housing, among many other issues. And I just think people will breathe a sigh of relief on October the 27th.